It's me, Avinash, as chemistry lecturer. Welcome to the second PUC and online classes. So, in your second PUC, the first unit is solid state. The first unit is solid state. So, before going to some introduction part. Matter. What is mean by matter? Means matter is anything which have a mass and occupies some space. Okay, for example, chalk is right. This is have a mass. To place it anywhere, it occupies some space. Pen, pencil, books, whatever it. The mass and occupy the space. In this matter, already know in the first PUC, there is three forms or three states. Which are those? Yes, solid, liquids and gas. Okay, what's the meaning of solid? In your second PUC, we discuss about those things. Liquids and gases we called as fluids. Why we call fluids? Yes, fluid means flow. Okay. The liquids and gaseous, the molecules or atoms are freely arranged. For example, in a liquid and in a gases, the molecules are arranged freely. For example, in the gaseous states. So, they can flow. That's why we call it as liquids and gases are fluids. But in the case of solids, this is arranged orderly and very, very close to each other. The atoms, ions or molecules close to each other. Okay? So, the solids are the molecules in a fixed position. Fixed position. They can oscillate in their mean of position. Molecules fixed in a solid, they can oscillate. This is the mean of their positions. Okay? So, in these solid liquid gases, the effects of two important factors like temperature and pressure, we have to be, the important two forms will be there that has been. First one is intermolecular force. Second one, thermal energy. What's the meaning of intermolecular force? Yes. Intermolecular force, the constituents particles. Constituents particles means what? Ions, atoms or molecules we call as constituent particles. They are any one of these close each together. Close to each other. Otherwise, attraction force and repulsion force between intermediating molecules. In thermal energy, what's the meaning of thermal energy? Energy possessed by constituent particles in the presence of, due to the temperature, the constituent particles move away. Move away. This is the thermal energy. Thermal energy means this is the energy possessed by constituent particles due to the presence of temperature. The constituent particles are apart from the away or move from away. This is called what? Thermal energy and intermolecular forces. So now we going to know about solids. Okay, solid. What's the meaning of solid? Yes, this is one of the form of matter or one of the states of matter and having a definite shape, volume and possess rigidity. This is the definition. Solids is a form of matter having a definite shape, volume, possess rigidity. But in the case of liquids, volume is there but not a shape, because of whichever container you are using, the volume that's become the liquids give that shape. Okay, this is the main definition of solids. Then we know about some characteristics of solids or properties or characteristics. So we want to say properties one by one. Already I said definite shape, one definite other shape, right? Then volume. How did you identify volume? For simple experiment, you take one container of a cylinder. It's having a water or any liquids. This is 25 ml liquids and water. You put some of the solid material or metals, anything, you put some solid material to insert here. Then the volume goes on, increases 35 ml. This is what? The solid material giving a volume. This is a simple experiment to be identified. The solids having a volume and also mass. Right? So next point. So solid, see here. ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್, ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಟು ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಅಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಇಂಟರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ short or long, molecules having a distance are short. How near idavalla? So intermolecular distance are short. So next point, intermolecular distance short idaga, so intermolecular forces ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? Forces are strong or weak? Yes, so the strong intermolecular force are present in a solids. Okay, so next one more point. So the solids we can cut model, but they can't compress. Those are incompressible. And rigid. What are the examples of solids? Yes, ammonia, calcium, potassium permanganate, NaCl, ammonium chloride, etc. So many examples are there. Those are all giving the characteristics of these four. These are called as solids. Okay? Solid means the properties, definite shape, volume, and having a mass. The intermolecular distance very close to each other. The intermolecular force is close, then becomes strong, and those are all incompressible and rigid. Note on it. Okay? So, next we want to move classifications. What are the classification? How they classify? Those are two types of classifications are there. Which are those? Yes. One is crystalline, another one is amorphous. Okay? So, the solids, they can classify two types. First one is crystalline. In the bases, ಯಾವ ಬೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಟಲೈನ್ ಅಂಡ್ amorphous ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ? ಎಸ್, ಇನ್ ದ ಬೇಸ್ ಡೌನ್ constituents particles arrangement. Constituents particles arrangement na depend ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ two types. Constituent particles means ions, atoms and molecules. So crystalline and second one is amorphous. This is means very Arabic word no form. No forms. Now they form it up. Okay. So now we discuss one by one. Crystalline solid, amorphous solids. So what is the meaning of crystalline definition? Yes, the crystalline means the solid which having orderly arranged and definite geometric shape in the three-dimensional space. Okay, this is the definition. Andre solids which having a definite geometrical shape idre avake anta karithivi crystalline solids anta karithivi. Crystalline solids orderly arranged. Orderly arranged means molecules are arranged order orderly arranged molecules, atoms, those ones. So in the three-dimensional space ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ, for example, this is a two-dimensional example. One of that This is a look like arrangement is order in going to the amorphous solids. Amorphous solids, this is completely reverse about the crystallines. Means this is not orderly arranged and do not have geometrical shape on the 3D space. ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರಹದ geometrical shapes ನ ನಾವು ಕಾಣೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So for example, how they have formed here, this is a regular shape. This is some irregular shape, not a geometrical shape. This is the amorphous and crystalline. Very simple definition. This is a definite geometrical shape. This is doesn't have any geometrical shape. Okay, for examples, which are the examples of crystalline solids? Yes, important examples. Sodium chloride, very important. This is a sodium chloride, one of the strong crystalline solid examples, and KCl, then amorphous, potassium chloride, and potassium permanganate, diamond, graphite. Those are all examples for crystalline. And examples of amorphous, which are the examples? Yes, glass, rubber, plastics, PVC, polyvinyl chloride, fiber, then cellulose. Those are all examples of amorphous solids. Okay? So, this is the definition of crystalline and amorphous. Understood? Okay, next, knowing about these characteristics. What are the characteristics are there in amorphous and crystalline? So, let me check one by one. So, this is a very important 2 marks may be asked in examination. Properties. So first properties ಏನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಶೇಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಯಾವ ಶೇಪ್ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಟಲೈನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ ಶೇಪ್ ಅಮಾರ್ಫಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಟಲೈನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಈಗ ಯಾವ ಶೇಪ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಟಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಸ್, it's they have geometrical shape or regular shape. What correct? In the amorphous, completely indirect. I mean, it's completely opposite. This is they don't have geometrical shape. Geometrical shape ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. In the case of amorphous solid, there is no forms, no geometrical forms. This is called what? Regular. Shape is geometrical or regular. In the case of amorphous, geometrical shapes don't have any geometrical shape, irregular shapes. So next point, the second was anisotropy. Anisotropy. Here on the anisotropic andre in the crystalline, these are the anisotropic nature. Anisotropic nature na kodtare. Anisotropic nature means already know geometricals are arranged in order. Okay. So in this case we have to observe some physical properties like resistance, electrical resistance, and refractive index. Refractive index and resistance, electrical resistance. Now observe ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದಾಗ in the order we have to be seeing in this way, or we have to be seeing this way, or in this way. In the direction, it's giving you one of the value, and we see in this direction giving another value. We see in this direction we giving another value. Means anisotropic nature is the physical properties like resistance or refractive index giving different values in a different directions. This is called what? Anisotropic nature. So now, isotropic nature. This is amorphous giving isotropic. Isotropic means what they call isotropic? Yes. In the case of amorphous, this is arrangement freely. Okay? Not orderly. So in this, the physical properties like resistance and refractive index in any direction, it's giving a same value. Same value, and in other direction it's giving a same value. Same value. This is the nature called as isotropic nature. Okay? Then next one of the third point. This is a melting point. In a crystalline solids having sharp melting point, it's don't have sharp melting point. Sharp melting point means it's orderly arranged the molecules. It will be give particular point of particular temperature. They giving you melting points. In this arrangement, they do not give any particular temperature. Particular temperature ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ melting point ನ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. ಇದು same point, particular point ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ melting points ನ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay? The next point, the constituents particles arrangement. This is long range arrangement. This is short range arrangement. See here, geometrical long range, amorphous short range. Orderly arranged, they give the molecules in a order, long range of the order in the case of crystalline solids. But in the case of amorphous, see here, this is one of the molecules, this regular shape, then after giving irregularity. This doesn't give a long range arrangement. That may cause this is a amorphous having a short range, we called as in the called arrangement in a crystalline long range. Okay, this is about the characteristics. Then some of the short edges. This is sharp edges. This is don't have sharp. Don't sharp. Then next point. The solids called as nature true solids. This is pseudo-solids or super cooled liquids. What is this? In the case of nature, the crystalline solids completely characteristics equal to the solid. This is called true solids. Then pseudo-solids are supercooled solids. This is the main. See here, the quartz, one of the example of quartz glass. Already know that amorphous, one of the example is glass. Do you observe in old buildings, the glasses are windows. Okay, the glass in the windows. See here, in the top, very thin, and the bottom part, those were very thick. Thick ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, thin ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. What's the reason? Because of the glass material, they can flow after the so many years, so many time of taken, the glass material goes on, move to the bottom parts. That's why the amorphous solids having one of the nature is flow nature, they can fluid. Some of the characteristics, quartz glass, topple ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ thin ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಬರ್ತಾ they become bottom part is thicker. This is called as super cooled liquids. Okay, one more important glass, the second point. You did you observe in authentic civilization means old civilization, tumba inde we have to be see the glass look like appearance milky appearance in glass materials. Why? Because of crystallization. Only crystallization of the form of that. Because of annealing. Means on heating in a morning and night time on cooling, the glass material goes on to forming of crystals. The amorphous of the glass material behaves as a crystal. And then heat ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ some of the examples of some amorphous solids, they behave as a crystals. Okay, these are the main important characteristics of crystalline and amorphous. This is very important for asking 2 marks in examination. Properties ಅಂತನಾರು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಬೇಡ, we have to be asked distinguish between crystalline solids and amorphous solids. They ask in examination. No doubt, shape, anisotropic, melting point, constituents means long range. This is a short range. The edges were sharp and nature is true solids and pseudo solids are called as super cooled liquids. Okay. Then one more point is there. 7th one. The crystallines, you have to be cut the crystalline molecules. Then the 2 pieces will be appear. 2 pieces will be possible. Those possible pieces having smooth and plain. But in the case of amorphous, the surface was very rough. This is not giving to the definite shape. Okay, this is the one more important point. Okay, so this is about today's class. And next class we discuss about crystalline solids, types of crystalline solids, then lattice point, unit cells. Those are all remaining classes. Okay students, today's class I think you get understood, and be safe, stay at home. We meet on next class. Thank you.